Okay. Hydrogen. Right? Oxidation state of hydrogen. Oxidation state of hydrogen. There are two oxidation state, two possible oxidation state, -1, +1 and -1. Okay, you should remember one thing. All elements, right? All elements would have zero oxidation state, right? But I didn't mention that, right? For example, fluorine. What's the oxidation state of fluorine? Normal oxidation state -1. Actually, -1 and 0. Right? But I didn't consider 0. I didn't write 0. 0 is rather 0 is always present, right? For elemental state, definitely 0. So I didn't mention that, right? So hydrogen actually 3 oxidation state, +1, -0, -1. 0, right? 0 is unnecessary, +1 and -1. Right? Okay. In which compounds hydrogen shows 0, -1, and which compounds hydrogen shows plus? Okay, you know this is the electronegativity order, right? This is the electronegativity order, right? Right? Okay. This is the electronegativity order. Right? And here you can see hydrogen. Right? I'll read it. Fluorine, oxygen, chlorine, nitrogen, bromine, iodine, sulfur, carbon, phosphorus, and hydrogen. So this is the location of hydrogen. Right? And these are non-metal. There are many elements after hydrogen, but most of the element after hydrogen is what? Most of the elements after hydrogen are metal, right? So when hydrogen is combined with metal, elements in this side, it would get minus charge because hydrogen is more electronegative than these elements. And when hydrogen is combined with these elements, that means with non-metal, oxidation state is what? +1, because these are more electronegative than hydrogen, so they would get they would get minus charge, so hydrogen would get positive charge, right? So hydrogen would get +1 only when it is connected with or combined with non-metal. -1 only when it's connected with metal. Okay, so +1, HCl, HF, H2O, NH3, CH4, right? Okay, summary. With non-metal, -1, hydrogen would get -1 charge only when it's connected to metal, right? Sodium hydride, magnesium hydride, aluminium hydride, right? That means with metal. With metal. Okay. And then hydrogen. Right? Right? or you can write it as like this. Hydrogen get negative charge only when they are combined with metal and exist as binary compound. Binary compounds with metal. Right? When they would get plus charge? All other examples except these. Right? For example, there are HCl, NH3, CH4, H2SO4, sodium bicarbonate, C hydrogen, sodium bicarbonate. Right, binary compound with metal. What's that binary compound? Binary compound means there should be only two elements. Okay, only two elements. Sodium, hydrogen. Only two elements. Magnesium, hydrogen. Aluminium, hydrogen. ALH3, aluminium, hydrogen. Binary compound, that means hydrogen and another element, totally two elements, and another element should be metal. Sometimes you would have a confusion that sodium bicarbonate, sodium is a metal, so hydrogen should be. Right? Now, don't think like that, because it's not a binary compound. There are four elements, right? Sodium, hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, right? Only for binary element, binary compound with metal, right? Only in binary compound with metal, hydrogen get negative charge, that means -1, right? Okay, got it. And then I think first, second and third group element. First, second and third group element. Oxidation state +1, +2 and +3 respectively. Right? For first group element, always the oxidation state is always +1. For second group element, always the oxidation state is +2. For third group element, always the oxidation state is +3. Okay, that's all. For fourth group, fifth group, sixth group, you can't say that. For fourth group, oxidation state is +4. Fifth, +1. You can't say like that. There may be many more oxidation states, right? But for first, second, and third group, the oxidation states are fixed. For first group, that being alkali metal, the oxidation state will be always +1. And second group, the oxidation state will be always. Second group means what? Alkaline earth metal. For third group, always +3. And you don't need to write examples because fixed, right? And then I think chlorine bromine iodine. Yes, chlorine bromine iodine, right? Not fluorine. We have already discussed fluorine, right? And chlorine bromine iodine. What's the oxidation state of chlorine bromine iodine? -1. Sometimes they would get -1, and sometimes positive oxidation state. Positive plus oxidation state. It may be anything. +1, really +2, +3, +4, +5, +6, and even +7. Up to +7, you can see that, right? There is no fixed oxidation state, right? Many oxidation state, but plus positive oxidation state, right? When it would get -1, when fluorine, iodine get minus charge. Normally, right? Normally, when they would get positive charge, positive oxidation state, not charge, actually oxidation state, positive oxidation state. When they would get positive oxidation state, quickly. Huh? What?
Bind with fluorine and oxygen.
Ah, very good. Bind with, when they bind with fluorine and oxygen. See, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Neglect that nitrogen. It's not common, right? Chlorine, bromine, iodine. What's the more electronegative element than these three? What are the most electronegative element than these three? Only fluorine and oxygen. Fluorine and oxygen. Okay, fluorine and oxygen. So they would give positive charge when they would get, when they combine with fluorine and oxygen. Right? Okay. Examples. We'll write some examples like ClF3, I2O5, HClO4. Right? Okay. Simply like this. Oxide, fluorides, oxoanion, oxoacid. Oxide, fluorides, oxoanion, oxoacids. Right? These are the examples. Okay, what's the summary? When they combine with fluorine or oxygen, right? When they combine with fluorine or oxygen. Okay. Okay, that's all. Okay, note it down. The people who didn't come today, you can ask any doubts through the phone. Okay.